During a surprise attendance check led by the Deputy Chief Minister of Nagaland and Chairman of the a significant community meeting was held at Nokla Town Baptist Church Hall, bringing together local leaders, medicines, San Fronteras and community organizations to discuss ongoing healthcare challenges in the region. Meeting concluded with strong appeals for sustained support and expansion of healthcare services to meet pressing needs of community. Vikshit Krishi Sankalp Abhiyan was launched on 29th May at Kohima Village Council Hall with Matung Yantang, MLA and Advisor of Agriculture, as a special guest. Program initiated by Union Agriculture Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan aims to educate farmers on modern agricultural technologies and integrate them with indigenous knowledge. Advisor for Social Welfare, Wangpang Konyak, inaugurated Office Building of District Program Officer under Department of Social Welfare, Government of Nagaland, Deputy Secretary Theodore Yantan and Deputy Director K. Wongo Langsim highlighted various social welfare schemes during the program. Good evening, viewers. You're watching English Prime Time with Imlison Limchen. Now news in details. On May 29, 2025, during a surprise attendance check led by the Deputy Minister of Nagaland and Chairman of DBDB Woka, several officers and staff from PWD, Road and Bridges Woka Division were found absent. The absent employees include junior engineers, head assistants, lower division assistants, and others. They have been instructed to report to the Deputy Commissioner's Office on June 2, 2025 at 3:30 p.m. with a written explanation to avoid disciplinary action. Similarly, at Dr. Motsu District Hospital in Woka, staff members including a senior specialist, driver, female attendant, medical attendants, and cook were also absent during the same check. They must appear on June 2, 2025 at 3:30 p.m. with a written explanation to explain their absence and prevent disciplinary measures. This action was part of ongoing efforts to maintain strict attendance and accountability in government offices in Woka. A significant community meeting was held at Noklak Town Baptist Church Hall on May 30 in Noklak, bringing together local leaders, Medicine Sans Frontieres, and community organizations to discuss ongoing healthcare challenges in the region. Chaired by leader Chongkoi of KBCA, the meeting highlighted the collective efforts of the Kemningwan community alongside MSF and ECS to improve healthcare access amid doctor shortages and poor infrastructure. MSF representative Lina emphasized the importance of sustainable healthcare partnerships and the need to ensure continuity beyond MSF's directive involvement. Community leaders, including Dr. Chongya and representative from Kemningwan Men Yu Hoikam, Kemningwan Students Union, Pangsha Public Organization, and Kemningwan Tribal Councils, voiced concerns over adequate facilities, infrastructure gaps, and healthcare access, especially for remote villages and cross-border communities in Myanmar. The Kemningwan Public Organization from Myanmar underscored the critical healthcare crisis faced by Nagaland across the border due to political unrest and lack of medical services, calling Noklak's healthcare services the sole beacon of hope. The meeting concluded with strong appeals for sustained support and expansion of healthcare services to meet the pressing needs of the community. The Viksit Krishi Sankalp Abhiyan was launched on 29 May 2025 at Kohima Village Council with Matung Yantan, MLA and Advisor of Agriculture, as the special guest. The program, initiated by Union Agriculture Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan, aims to educate farmers on modern agricultural technologies and integrate them with indigenous knowledge. Organized by DARE, ICAR, and the Department of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, the campaign runs from 29th May to 12th June across India, focusing on Kharif season crops, animal husbandry, poultry, fish farming, and government schemes. It promotes the use of soil health cards and seek farmer feedback to guide future research. Helevio, chairman of Kohima Village Council, delivered a brief speech. Technical sessions on animal feed and health management, soil health, and government schemes will follow, led by local agriculture departments. We have a short report on this by reporter Sushila. Let's have a look.
this launching program is not only held here, all over 11 districts. Kiman ase, KVK center ase, 11 districts, the top launching program India actually ase. Amagami yede Kohima district to without jaga barang ase yede bhi ekta, which is more or less the state level launching program, and another launching program is also being held in Chilini KVK center. Now, itu isi bhal bra itu organize কৰিছে আৰু attendance bhi bhal আছে অলপ জলদি হৈছে we understand কিলে মানে itu launching kitchen to হলে team খান গলে তো বস্তি ৰে পেৰাবলে আছে মানে অলপ জলদি হৈছে we are sorry to cause inconvenience to all of you অলপ জলদি itu আপনি খালি মাতিয়া গলে মাফ কৰিবি কিন্তু খুশি বড়া হাগানে বেশি খুশি আছে এইটো স্পিকার খান তরফি কইছে আগে স্পিকার খান তরফি কইছে এইটো লাগা এইটো ক্যাম্পেইন প্রি খারিফ ক্যাম্পেইন হিন্দি পড়াটো আপনারা না জানেন দীক্ষিত কৃষি সংকল্প অভিযান কি আছে আমি না জানি কিন্তু এইটো বেসিক্যালি দিস ইজ এইটো প্রি খারিফ ক্যাম্পেইন আছে খারিফ তো হলো ইটো লাগা সিজন পানি পুরিয়া লাগা সিজন সামার লাগা সিজন এগ্রিকালচার সিজন তো খারিফ হয় দুয়ানে প্রি খারিফ পানি শুরু হইছে এতিয়া ইটো এগ্রিকালচার সিজন শুরু করবলে আছে মেইন এগ্রিকালচার সিজন তো হলো হোল ইয়ার আছে আপনি আপনি সব জানেন কিন্তু মেইন ক্রপিং সিজন তো হলো খারিফেই হয়ে যায় ইটো টাইমতে সামার ডে বিকজ উই ওয়েট ফর দ্য রেইন না পানি পুরিয়া তো রুখে আর ইটো পানি লৈ কিনা পানি না থাকিলে তো একো কৰিব নোৱাৰি ন পানি থাকি কিনা হি পানি পৰিলেহি পানি পৰিয়া লগা টাইমটো এডজাষ্ট কৰি কিনা আমাৰ ক্ৰপিং চিজনটো ক্ৰপিং এক্টিভিটিটো লয় এইটো কাৰণে মেইন ক্ৰপিং চিজনটো খাৰিফ আছে এইটো কাৰণে এইটো ফুড security না to get food production maximum food production to feed a growing population na we have to produce food, we have to grow crops, and we have to produce. And this production, maximum production and maximum growing is done, cultivation is done during the Kharif season. It's very important season for producing food for the people, to ensure food security and also to ensure food supply. Aru etu noy, kheti kori kina amakan laga economy to be bhal hobole karone etu খেতি কৰিব লাগে আৰু এইটো সিজন ধৰে বেছি ইম্পৰ্টেন্ট আছে এই কাৰণে এইটো শুরু নকৰা আছে মানুহ খালি ভাল পৰা ফাৰ্মাৰ খালি ভাল পৰা বুজাই দি কিনা কি টেকনলজি আছে আৰু কিনা কৰি কিনা খেতিটো কৰিছে গলেতো ভাল পৰা খেতিটো কৰিব পাৰিব প্ৰডাকশ্যন বেছি হ'ব আৰু টুক কৰিয়াটো হলেতো লাভ হ'ব এইটো লাগা itu ane technology dissemination, creating awareness of the scientific methods to the farmers, and also ascertaining the problems and challenges faced by the farmers, to have interaction and also to get to know what challenges and what problems the farmers are facing, and also, if necessary, we have to also identify what needs to be research, research needs can be magan itu bisaribo aro in course of discussion itu sob jani jabo itu mane itu to sob itu farmers kan logote reach out koribo garde farmers kan logote log kori kina tegina itu training bi dibo interaction bi koribo ina kori kina participatory itu campaign hobo itu nisna itu laga kam tu chuli bole asa tiba.
Advisor for Social Welfare, Manpang Konyak, inaugurated the office building of the District Program Officer, ICDS, under the Department of Social Welfare, Government of Nagaland on 29th May 2025. In his inaugural speech, Manpang Konyak expressed that the new DPO ICDS office will make departmental schemes more accessible to stakeholders and called for cooperation from all citizens to ensure full implementation in the district. He urged NOCLAC as a new district to compete with others and to maintain coordination with the government. Deputy Commissioner Noklak P. Mono Kemniwan thanked the Social Welfare Department for establishing the office and proposed infrastructure projects, including an urgent need for a child's home. Kemniwan Tribal Council President L. Ngon said that the inauguration marked another milestone and hoped the office would empower unemployed youths, displaced people, and the wider community. Deputy Secretary Theodore Yangtan and Deputy Director K. Wango Langsim highlighted various social welfare schemes during the program, which was chaired by CDBO Punoknyo P. Hemping with a dedicatory prayer by a pastor of Penglang of Noklak Town Baptist Church.
Nltv district first all the departments, various departments, more than 80 departments, capacity, requirements. Nltv district the key first kuna level is na government level department is na khili degi actually we are blessed man TPO social welfare last high the district program officers office ministry bra create kuina government of Nagaland bra create kuina ji create kula ase aman so manu kushi department bi aman bhavna bina to create kuina ani dega edo aman bi kushi bala first day itu aman bi kushi bala ka chana ke this month do ki free day first week day ki free day inaugurate kuise ki free DPO office Noklak aji kuise 7 new district DPO post create aman department but try one is na it will create nice. So this will be the second district officially we got inaugurate kuna pedalo alak district bi we got try jawla se so that last week bi gifi dai se we got Noklak thing aro department ekta do especially social welfare infrastructure complete hai. In fact, district Nltv ase I am sure not only social welfare but all the departments, all the other branches, infrastructures to time lagibo aman bi post to grade hoise and bi function hole garne to core eta to lagi do idia ita to itu building structure to banawle to na pare aman bi और बिसारी ना district functionaries department kan ba बिसारी ना मानुला to rain for होली भी आती तो खुली दिसे infrastructure kan ba आसे दे आयो मोन चुटोरे को नाइ one is the Nltv district आसे इधर सब तीन गाय run go लाइबो even in other department भी itu वाने आती तो DPO office inauguration और भी or temporarily nisna na itu train house ke kile mane office pona ruki thai to kam do no to only kam do ho lagi itu mane aji do anyway pura pula laga se pura janai ki ase aru social welfare to aji moi pangsa devi itu is one of the most important departments in a state or in fact sob jaga de kile mane amandu.
Now let's have a very short break. Welcome back, viewers. You're watching English Prime Time. And now, Principal Secretary from the Election Commission of India, Nltv, held a meeting with the Chief Electoral Officer of Nagaland and her team at the CEO Office Chamber on 30th May 2025 in Kohima. The discussions focused on the conduct of elections, special summary revision of electoral rolls, and infrastructural needs such as manpower, IT support, and office facilities. Following the meeting, Nltv will visit polling stations in Kohima, Chumukidima, and Dimapur to interact with booth-level officers. In Vishwema village, Nagaland, an on-site inspection was conducted on 30th May 2025 to review the progress of the Jal Jeevan mission. The inspection team included officials from the Public Health Engineering Department, PHED, Kohima Rural Division, the Sub-Divisional Officer Civil of Kohima, members of the Vishwema Village Council, and the Watsan Water and Sanitation Committee. The visit focused on assessing the development of water supply infrastructure aimed at providing functional household tap connections and ensuring access to safety and adequate drinking water. Discussions with local stakeholders addressed challenges, quality control, and ways to strengthen community participation in water resource management. This inspection underscores Nagaland's commitment to achieve JJM targets and highlights the importance of collaboration between government departments and grassroots organizations to enhance rural water security. In Mimi village, Nagaland, Assam Rifles has provided essential educational materials to a local school as part of its civic action program. The support includes whiteboards for classrooms, sports equipment, and notebooks and registers for students. This initiative aims to improve the learning environment and promote quality education for the children in the area. In commemoration of World Environment Day 2025 and as part of monsoon preparedness, a cherry tree plantation cum mass social work is scheduled for 5th June at Chozuba. All government employees, civil society organizations, wards, and the general public of Chozuba town will actively participate in the event. The work assignments are divided among various departments and organizations, including Medical and CTWWS, managing the hospital park, housing, and PHED, handling the GA Rest House Park, and SDEO Office, Forest, and SDAO, working on the local ground and GHSS. Other areas of the focus include the ADC's new office site, Vamuzo Memorial Town Hall, various junctions and roads, with coordination from groups such as the District Administration, SBI, BSF, and business unions. The Department of Information and Public Relations will oversee photo documentation and publicity. ESC Chozuba will serve as the overall in charge, while town councillors will mobilize residents for active participation and promote the cherry tree plantation. During the social work, owners are urged to remove any building materials, stone boulders, or solid waste from roadsides and drainages to keep the town clean and prepared. The Viksit Krishi Sankalp Abhiyan campaign was launched in Mukokchong village on Thursday, joining a nationwide initiative by the Ministry of Agriculture to promote sustainable farming and improve farmer outreach. Additional Deputy Commissioner Chumlamo Hamsoy and Dr. Keviletsu Kate, senior scientist at KVK Mukokchong, highlighted the campaign's strategic timing before the monsoon. and the mobilization of over 2,000 teams across 700 plus districts, including 3 in Mokokchung. Hamsoi also praised women's farmer participation and stressed agriculture's importance to the economy and Naga culture. He warned against chemical herbicides and urged sustainable practices like composting. Dr. S. Ruth Asumi of Aikar, Nagaland Center emphasized the need for value addition in horticulture to reduce post-harvest losses, urging agriculture entrepreneurs to focus on innovation and quality. Mkilam Lam from KVK Mokokchung spoke on soil health role in long-term productivity. The VKSA aims to build a resilient farming ecosystem with Mokokchung playing a key regional role. In a tragic incident early this morning around 7:40 a.m., a dumper truck was coming from Jaluki, met with a fatal accident at Pakala Bahar along National Highway 29. The truck was struck by a sudden rockfall, resulting in the death of the driver on the spot. The deceased has been identified as Salam, approximately 26 to 27 years old. According to initial reports, the rockfall occurred without warning, and the heavy impact crushed the cabin of the dumper, leaving the driver with no chance of survival. We have a report on this through reporter Moilongpo.
To viewers, ite ami kana majude aji mura laga sati ase to aiwi talo devi hota udri grisawo. Acha to aji ina apni la sati patrogiri ina murishi go to apni bi kina ka khopor honishe.
Itu to taila ide taila phone call kurisile moi morning de ola bage de na tain ko do ine na thana de ase moi kise ki ise gari accident hoise to moi kise ko da hospital de asni ko muri jese da to thana de ase ina koise tain do nisho bala ase
To tai to kiman sal jina hona aru sadi hoishna honai.
sadi hoise bacha ekta ase aro ki go edo bacha to alop dangor ase tai do mala ersla ase 26 27 ine hobo.
To tai do idu kutiba ahi taka la ase.
Tai to Jaluki de kam gore koi na hunde gisil na to ena ena ida Jaluki de ata bra ena wala huni ki ami bi hoy 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 gari kiba ke banawle ena kiba karne ala ho running de wala ene ho pator giri se gise
Acha to tai truck jolai gushiro na to tai nichor la jolai isna kombani la jolai se.
e to komai la honi ki komai la chola ase.
Now it's time for a short break. Welcome back, viewers. Up next is the In Kohima Tourism and Higher Education Minister Tumchan Imna Alung conducted a joint meeting on Wednesday with key community bodies, including the Chungbya Village Council, Chungbya Students Union, AKM Local Planning Committee, and Chungbya Yimsen Village Council. The meeting focused on collaborative development and strengthening community-driven planning. Tumchan expressed gratitude for the active participation of all stakeholders and emphasized the importance of unity in driving long-term progress. Together, we can achieve greater heights, he stated, affirming his commitment to inclusive and grassroots level development. In In the run-up to World Environment Day, the Public Health Engineering Department, WOCA Division, launched a comprehensive pre-campaign activity at the Etsuchuka water source. The initiative featured a cleanliness and plantation drive aimed at protecting the vital water source and promoting eco-awareness. As part of the campaign, awareness signatures were installed to educate the public on water conservation. A plastic waste collection shed was set up to improve waste disposal practices, and saplings were planted around the source to enhance the local ecosystem. These actions reflect PHED Nagaland's commitment to sustainable water management and environmental stewardship under the Jal Jeevan Mission. Officials emphasized that such efforts are crucial to ensuring clean water access and protecting natural resources for future generations. The campaign also aligns with this year's World Environment Day theme of land restoration, desertification, and drought resilience, encouraging collective responsibility for nature conservation. In a historic milestone at the Pune-based National Defence Academy in Wasla, the first batch of 17 women cadets graduated on Friday alongside more than 300 male counterparts, marking the passing out of the Academy's first co-ed batch. The cadets proudly marched past the team pack at the Kretpal Parade Ground of the Tri-Service Training Academy, widely known as the Cradle of Leadership. General V.K. Singh, former Army Chief and current Governor of Assam, reviewed the passing out parade. He highlighted the significance of the day, calling the female cadets a symbol of Nari Shakti and expressing hope that one of them may rise to the highest ranks in the service. The women cadets joined NDS 148 course in 2022 after the UPSC permitted women to apply, following a Supreme Court directive in 2021. The parade was commanded by Academy Cadet Captain Udyavir Negi. On Thursday, the Chakesang Students' Union entered the 14th day of its fourth protest against MS Ratna Infrastructure Project Private Limited, the contractor working on the Package 2 of the Kohima-Chesami Road project. The CSU is unhappy with the slow and poor quality work on this important road managed by the National Highways and Infrastructure Development Corporation Limited. Black flags line the road to show their protest. The union says the bad road conditions worsened by the monsoon are dangerous and disrupt travel and business. They sent a formal complaint to NHIDCL Managing Director in New Delhi asking for the contractor's termination due to negligence. The CSU vows to continue protest and legal actions until a better, responsible contractor replaces the current one. They demand immediate action without delay. Prominent public figure G.K. Jumomi delivered the keynote address at a major protest rally held in Dimapur on Wednesday, opposing the continuation of Nagaland's 48-year-old indefinite reservation policy. The rally, which drew a large crowd despite inclement weather, marked a strong public demonstration of discontent with the prolonged implementation of the policy without periodic review. In his address, Jumomi highlighted concerns over the outdated nature of the reservation framework and called for urgent reforms to ensure fairness and inclusivity. Following the address, participants marched to the office of the Deputy Commissioner Dimapur, where they submitted an ultimatum reminder addressed to the Chief Secretary of Nagaland, demanding immediate action and policy reassessment. On International Day of UN Peacekeepers, 2 Indian peacekeepers who lost their lives last year were posthumously honored with the Dag Hammarskjöld Medal at a golden ceremony held at the United Nations headquarters. Brigadier General Amitabh Jha, UNDOF, and Havildar Sanjay Singh, MONUSCO, were recognized for their ultimate sacrifice in service under the UN flag. India's permanent representative to the UN, Ambassador Pravathananai Harish, received the medals on behalf of their families from UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres, who also led a grid to honor over 4,400 peacekeepers who have died since 1948. The ceremony included awards to military and police personnel demonstrating exemplary service, including the 2024 Military Gender Advocate of the Year and UN Women Police Officer of the Year. The event emphasized the theme, Future of Peacekeeping, highlighting the need for adapting peace operations to today's complex global challenges. India remains the 4th largest contributor to UN peacekeeping, with over 5,300 personnel deployed across various missions worldwide. Secretary General Guterres and Under Secretary General Jean-Pierre Lacroix paid tribute to the resilience, dedication, and courage of peacekeepers, calling for continued commitment and investment to sustain peacekeeping efforts worldwide. On Thursday, senior Congress leader and former Rajya Sabha MP Ribun Pora appeared before the Assam police in Guwahati after receiving a notice for questioning. He was summoned by the Special Investigation Team, which is investigating alleged links between Congress MP Gaurav Gogoi and Pakistan. Speaking to reporters in Guwahati, Bora said he was questioned for 6 hours and may be called again. Bora also urged the SIT to summon PJP MLA Diganda Kalita, saying that Kalita had posted detailed information on Facebook about Gogoi's alleged trip to Pakistan. Details that, according to Bora, only someone who travelled with him could know. The SIT is investigating allegations involving Pakistani national Ali Takir Sheikh, said to have links with Gogoi's British wife, Elizabeth Colburn. Sheikh, a former advisor to the Pakistan Planning Commission and a former colleague of Colburn, has been charged under the Bharatiya Nyaya Samhita and the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act, UAPA. At a press conference in Guwahati on Sunday, May 26, Bora claimed CM Sharma is trying to portray Gogoi as an ISI agent because the BJP fears losing the 2026 Assembly elections if Gogoi becomes the opposition's chief minister candidate.
No, you see, this ending is not on 6 hours. They have said that you be mentally prepared. We may again call you. So I have said that you may call me for 100 times. I will come. We Congress party, we always respect law. We will come. And so far this marathon interrogation is concerned, in this internet, and there is a big team of SIT, headed by its SP Dr. Roji Kolita. They have interrogated me through their technique. They tried to puzzle me. They tried to find out clues from me. They tried to find out some sources from me. So they tried. That they will definitely try. And they have asked me also what are my informations are there. As I am defending Gaurav Gogoi, I have denied all the allegations leveled by CM. So they have asked me on what basis you have denied. In the press conferences, you have challenged the allegations of our Chief Minister. On what basis? So these they have asked me. And I have categorically, replied, whatever. But in addition to that, I have requested SIT. I have requested SIT that like me, they should also please call, Diganta Kolita. the Honorable MLA of BJP party. Of course, he is my like brother. I requested SIT. In the Facebook, Diganta Kolita has given a description of 15 days program of Gaurav Gogoi. And from day 1 to day 15, Diganta Gogoi has categorically said that on this day, this and this day he has done. He has gone to Karachi by flight, and after landing Karachi, he stayed in Marriott Hotel, and then he took dinner with some Pakistani citizen, and then on the way he met such and such, like this every day. Very hectic description of the tour of Gaurav Gogoi he has said. So then I thought, because unless Diganta Kolita is accompanying Gaurav Gogoi to Pakistan, nobody can tell this. He must have accompanied him.
3 people are feared trapped after a stone wall collapsed in the Twambui area of Aizawl, Mizoram due to heavy rainfall. Mizoram is under a red alert from the India Meteorological Department, leading to closure of all schools in Aizawl district. Emergency teams are conducting rescue operations, while a rock fall on Chanmari-Ramlun Road adds to the ongoing dangers. The state government has activated emergency response systems and urged residents to stay indoors and report any incidents. The situation recalls last year's deadly landslides that claimed over 30 lives. Two days of heavy rain have caused rivers to rise a lot in Manipur, leading to waterlogging and problems in daily lives in the state capital. Moreh recorded the highest rain with 102 mm on Thursday, while Kamjong got 96 mm and Chandel received 76 mm, said the India Meteorological Department. Water has flooded parts of Imphal West district, slowing traffic in Kakwa, Kamgem Band and Sagol Band areas. Officials warned of more bad weather with thunderstorms, lightning and strong winds expected until June 3. People are told to avoid outdoor activities like farming and fishing and stay away from flood-prone spots and riverbanks. Police in Chandel warned about rising water levels in the Chakpi River and advised people not to go near the river. The heavy rain is expected to continue in southern districts. Emergency teams are ready to help if floods get worse, and residents are asked to stay alert. In Tenin, Perin district, Assam Rifles distributed relief materials and essential supplies to 83 families to support the community during the ongoing monsoon season. The relief items included clothing, monsoon essentials, and school supplies for children. Advisor H. Tovihoto Ayemi praised the initiative, emphasizing the importance of service and solidarity. True strength lies in service and solidarity. No one should face alone. This effort aligns with broader goals to uplift vulnerable communities during adverse weather and was acknowledged by the Ministry of Development of Northeast Region for its timely and impactful execution. Shimla district in Himachal Pradesh experienced heavy rain on Friday morning. The rain caused traffic jams and many students had trouble reaching their schools early. An orange alert has been issued for the area until June 1. The weather department has said that light rain may fall in some parts of the middle and higher hills on Friday, with light to moderate rain expected in a few places from May 30 to June 1. In Firozpur district on May 30, 10-year-old Shravran Singh helped soldiers during a gunfight with Pakistani forces in his village Tarawali. While Operation Sindur was happening, Shravan brought water, tea, milk and lassi to the troops. For his hard work, the army honored him with recently. His father said Shravran dreams of joining the army one day. Operation Sindur involved Indian forces striking terror sites in Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir on May 7 in response to the April 22 terror attack in Pahalgam that killed 26 people. Farmers in Coimbatore are facing problems due to sudden changes in the weather. First, there was extreme heat during the summer. Now, after 10 days of heavy rain in late May 2025, vegetable yields have gone down sharply. At the RS Rupam Farmers Market, vendors have few vegetables than usual. Many farmers say that if the rain continues, prices of vegetables may go up. Customers are unhappy because most of their favorite vegetables are missing from the market. However, not all farmers are upset. Some, who shifted to growing papayas instead of vegetables, says that the rain was not too heavy and their sales are good. Farmers believe this is normal for the season. They said once the weather becomes stable, the supply and price of vegetables will also improve. In Washington, D.C. on May 29, U.S. Federal Appeals Court has allowed President Donald Trump to continue collecting tariffs under emergency powers, while his administration appeals a ruling that struck down most of his trade policies. The court agreed with Trump's argument that holding tariffs could harm national security. This follows a decision by the U.S. Court of International Trade, which found Trump overstepped his authority by using the 1977 emergency law to impose tariffs on imports from nearly all countries. The ruling was a setback for Trump, who faces lawsuits over his controversial Liberation Day tariffs. On May 29, 2025, the hill town of Siliguri celebrated the 72nd Everest Day. Local people paid floral tribute to the statue of Tenzing Norgay, who, along with Sir Edmund Hillary, was the first to climb Mount Everest on May 29, 1953. The event has been held for the past 25 years and is organized by the Himalayan Nature and Adventure Foundation and the Siliguri Municipal Corporation. May 29 is also the birth anniversary of Tenzing Norgay, marking the day even more special for the people of Siliguri. During the event, many attendees asked that Tenzing Norgay be honored with the Bharat Ratna, India's highest civilian award.
आज ही का दिन में 29 मई 1953 तेंजिंग नोर्गे शेरपा एंड एडमंड हिलरी दोनों मिलके फर्स्ट एवरेस्ट असेंड किए थे। तो इसलिए इस दिन को एज ए एवरेस्ट डे मनाया जाता है। हम लोग लास्ट 25 इयर्स यहाँ पर ये मना रहे हैं। यहाँ पर शेरपा कम्युनिटी का उन लोगों का कल्चरल एसोसिएशन का यहाँ पर परफॉर्म करते हैं हर साल में।
आज का दिन तेंजिंग नोर्गे शेरपा, लेट तेंजिंग नोर्गे शेरपा और सर एडमंड हिलरी ने 1953 में संसार का, विश्व का सर्वोच्च शिखर माउंट एवरेस्ट सगरमाथा में विजय प्राप्त किया था, जो कि इन दोनों ने जो काम किया है आज संसार में जो आज का दिन एवरेस्ट डे, यानी कि हम लोग आज का दिन तेंजिंग नोर्गे शेरपा का बर्थडे भी हम लोग इसी तरह से।
Speaking in Mumbai on May 29, Herve Delphine, EU ambassador to India, said that the European Union recognizes India's right to defend itself and protect its citizens. He called Operation Sindoor a reaction to the Pahalgam terrorist attack that killed civilian tourists. Delphine said that the EU strongly condemns such violent acts and supports dialogue between India and Pakistan to ensure future peace and stability in the region. He made these remarks as two European Union naval force ships, the Italian ship Antonio Marseglia and the Spanish ship Reina Sofia, arrived in Mumbai. The UNAV-4 and the Indian Army will conduct joint exercises in the Indian Ocean from June 1 to 3.
I think there is a recognition, and if you go back to the leader's statement when President von der Leyen paid a visit with the College of the Commission to Prime Minister Modi and the Indian government back in February, it was really highlighted in this leader's statement that we really are committed to address what we see as a global challenge, which is terrorism in all its expressions. Whether it can be terrorism, online or in different ways. And I think we will double down on that. I think it's very important that the constant threat that is impacting our citizens, whether here in India but also in Europe, is a common challenge, and we recognize that, and we really want, I think, to continue this cooperation. And we had recent dialogues on counterterrorism, and I think this is bound to continue. Yeah, I mean, Operation Sindoor, I think, is the reaction of India to a dramatic event, which was the killing of poor innocent civilians, tourists in the valley of Pahalgam.
Supreme Court dismissed a plea by British national Christian Michel James challenging the Delhi High Court's order requiring him to provide details of his intended residence after being granted bail in the rupees 3,600 crore Augusta Westland money laundering case. Michel, accused as a middleman, had contested the May 22 bail condition modification. The bench of Justices Vikram Nath and Sanjay Kumar noted that bail was granted on the condition of furnishing a local address, which Michel had not complied with. Michel was extradited from Dubai in December 2018. It is one of the three middlemen under investigation, alongside Guido Heschke and Carlo Gerosa. In Mumbai, two European Union naval forces, frigates, the Italian ship Antonio Marseglia and the Spanish ship Reina Sofia, along with their air assets, have arrived in Mumbai. The UNAV-4 and Indian Navy will conduct joint exercises in the Indian Ocean from June 1 to 3. So viewers, that's all for now. Keep watching Nltv for more news and updates.